headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 1017.
All them guys back in the day had the haircuts and the mustaches.
Gosh.
I love it. And of course, like I said, the legendary Marty Bass from
That's
WJZ.
just so cool. Wow.
So, Jess, what you got today?
Here we go. President Joe Biden signed into law yesterday a bipartisan bill that codifies same-sex and interracial marriages with a large celebration on the South Lawn of the White House. He says today is a good day, a day that America takes a vital step towards equality,
Huge.
towards liberty and justice.
Huge.
Not for just some, but for everyone, Biden said in front of thousands of people who gathered on the White House South Lawn to commemorate the new law.
Wow.
Okay? Oregon Governor Kate Brown made an announcement yesterday that she is commuting the sentences of all 17 inmates awaiting execution, saying that their death sentences will be changed to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Brown, who is a Democrat with less than a month remaining in office, said that she was using her executive clemency powers to commute the sentences and that her order will take effect on Wednesday. So 17 people on death row will now not get executed, and it will be changed to life in prison without the possibility of parole. A large study by the U.S. highway safety regulators found that more than half of the people injured or killed in traffic accidents had one or more drugs or alcohol in their bloodstreams. Also, just over 54% of injured drivers had drugs or alcohol in their systems. And, this was followed by alcohol. The study also found that more than half of the injured pedestrians, or just over 43% of injured bicyclists, had drugs in their bloodstreams as well. So over half of car crash victims had drugs in their system. I know. Now, here locally, Somerset County, their public schools have made this announcement. They did make an approval for the district's 2022-2023 virtual school day plan. This plan authorizes the conversation of up to 3 weather-related school closure days, and they will be virtual school days. So now when you feel like you have a school day with you stay home with a snow day, no.
See how they did?
It'll be made up with a virtual school day plan.
See how COVID did you?
Yeah, so in anticipation of weather-related closures, schools will provide advance notice to prepare the students and staff for a virtual school day. Students will take home their assigned devices and or materials to complete assignments that have been previously downloaded or distributed. The assignments can be completed during the school closure day at a time that is determined by the student and their parents, and they have to turn it in when they return to school.
So when we do the school closure list, it's going to be virtual list.
Yeah.
These schools are on virtual today.
And then the students will be marked present for their virtual school day upon submitting their assignment.
Okay.
All right. So you can obviously, view that the whole complete plan is online if you are a part of Somerset County Public Schools, but I'm sure that other school districts will jump on this.
Well, my son's school, we got a phone call that they're doing after the holidays, the 2nd, 3rd, and maybe 4th. I'm not sure. They're doing something like some kind of renovation or something with the school.
Okay.
So those first couple days, they're off. They're going to be
New Year.
Yeah, but they're going to be doing virtual. They got approved to do virtual, so they're not off. They're just coming. They're just not returning to the building yet.
Yes.
It's going to be like 2 or 3 days, but virtual. So just his school, not the whole county, just his school.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a thing.
Okay.
Wow. Just when you think you can, be out today. I'm going to go back to sleep. No, get up and log in.
Snow days.
Get up and log in,
jump
kids.
Up and down and just watch the TV and wait for your school.
Yep.
Not anymore.
Right.
Wow. Also, some good news. There is new grant funding, and it is expanding the behavioral health services in Worcester County. One nonprofit is receiving grant funding to expand their behavioral health services for those in need in Worcester County. Over the course of 3 years, the Worcester Youth and Family Counseling Services will receive $225,000 thanks to a new partnership with CareFirst Blue Cross Blue Shield. Now, the executive director says that the pandemic highlighted the need for more local mental health services, and the nonprofit is very excited about this plan. You can find out more, of course, on their website for the Worcester Youth, Family, and Counseling Services. Okay, so that's wonderful news. And then I know that we touched on this a little bit yesterday, but it is official, and it has started. The cell tower being installed in Berlin, bringing better services to the residents there. The cell tower is in the beginning stages of being completed, but they've received many complaints from the citizens and the visitors of Assateague Island and the Park Service. They finally listened, they said, and with the help of the county government in Worcester County, they are able to get a nice cell tower installed.
Nice. So
There you
when you guys
go.
get into Assateague, we're going to have better cell service.
So
that's awesome.
That's your update on
Yes,
that.
that's huge.
I know you're happy.
That's huge for beachgoers like myself.
Yeah.
You know, my family. I got to give a big happy birthday shout out. May he definitely, rest in power, rest in peace. My man Marv.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, height.
Oh.
To height.
Happy heavenly birthday.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That was my guy. Loved him. So happy birthday, Marv. It is 6:46. We got sports on.